Hey, it's me, Smile McGee, and as you can tell, it is really stinking cold out here. This week's vlog is a little bit of a hot mess. So it's just footage combined from these last 2 weeks since I've done kind of like a personal update. So it's just going to be a little montage of my life, and we will see how it goes. Again, I'm working on weekly videos. If you have a video request, like something you'd like me to do, or something you'd like to know about me, let me know in the comments below. To be honest, it's been a medically rough couple of weeks, so in a lot of this video, I was relaxing, recuperating, trying to get better from the death of Mexazone, the bladder infection, and just my body in general. But I was able to do something sort of awesome, so I hope you enjoy. But a little more human today than yesterday. I think the steroids are getting out of my system, which is nice because I can eat, but I've been feeling more like arrhythmic, if that makes sense. Makes it sound like I've been feeling math, but no, like I can just kind of feel my heartbeat more, and it feels more fast and weird. I wonder if the antibiotics are having a little side effects, but I just kind of feel like I'm gonna pass out all the time, which is really fun. Heck, it has been one of those days. But dude, first day I've like gotten ready this week, so A+, and church was awesome. But getting ready this morning, nothing was going right. Like, my hair only looks like this because my mom helped me out. Like, I'm gonna be totally honest. Like, I even spilt my entire sandwich onto the floor. I was too nauseated to eat it anyway. So I'm like, maybe my sandwich just belonged there. Maybe the dog needed it more than I did. But I made it through church on probably like 3 hours of sleep. Sleep's for suckers, right? Give you a little ITP update. So we were worried that my counts went back down again because I had some bleeding. So I called my primary care. He's really quick and on the ball, and he ran labs, and my platelets look better than they did last time. I think they were 131. Yeah, they were 131, and they went up to 219, which is awesome and totally stable. So now the plan is ITP isn't really, sorry, brain fog moment. ITP isn't really a one and done situation, sadly. I learned that today. It's something I'll have to watch and monitor the rest of my life. It can stay in quote unquote remission, but I have to have a CBC once a month for forever. And especially I have extra precautions taken if I'm going to have any surgeries or procedures that could cause bleeding. They say there's a very, very high likelihood that my platelets will drop again sometime. So I just have to watch for easy bruising and bleeding, and I just have another reason to be scared of my body. That sounds so dumb to say you're scared of your body, but mine keeps on pulling crap and trying to kill me, and it really needs to calm down. After I saw Wicked, I was dead. No spoons left at all. I still am having a little bit of a hard time walking, but I am the most functioning human I've been for a couple of days. But Wicked, oh my goodness, Wicked was worth the pain and worth every single spoon. I'll show you some pictures. Good luck. But the funny part was, so my mom got the tickets for her birthday, and there was like everything seemed to go wrong that morning when we were heading up to Wicked, and there was this little teeny mix-up when my dad got the tickets. And we ended up sitting in the very, 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 very back of the theater. Like, you literally went up the elevator and there was a row of seats. Like, on the bright side, I didn't have to go down any stairs. But we couldn't really see the actors' facial expressions. Thank goodness they were excellent at body language. And it was just one of those moments where you could be bummed, or you could just appreciate the fact that you're seeing Wicked, something you wanted to see for like 23 out of 23 years of life. So both me and my mom just decided to take the positive route and enjoy every second, and we enjoyed every single second of Wicked. It was worth all the hype. Like, it was so good. For real, Wicked was so good that at the end, of course, there was a standing ovation, and we stood up to clap, and clapping for some reason hurt so bad. Like, the motions of it, my shoulders, my arms, and everything were just killing, but I couldn't stop clapping because it was so good. They deserved every ounce of the applause. Yeah, I literally stood there clapping like as hard as I could and wincing the entire time. But I just had to clap. They were so dang good. Literally though, we were like so far back after we got home. We were looking at this cool book my mom got, and like we were looking at the characters, and both of us disagreed on like which alphabet we saw or which Glinda we saw. And where's the prince? Oh, well, okay, I can't find the prince, but like we were looking at the prince and we couldn't agree on who it was. There was 2 white guys and a black guy, and we're like, well, at least we know it wasn't the black guy because the actor was white, but we couldn't see any facial details or anything. Like, we were so far back, but it was so cool. I mean, you could see the costumes in a little bit and just look at that. It was amazing. And of course, my writer brain was comparing the story of Wicked to stuff I know. And like in my life, I think like in high school, I was alphabet and Glinda, if that makes sense. I was a bit of a brat, I have to admit. Like, me and my really good friend would try to find seats in the center of every classroom so we could be the center of attention. But as someone with chronic illness, you can relate to alphabet and the struggle, because when you're different, it can be hard. I remember, like, in middle school, we had these dang lunch cards, and I would always forget them due to brain fog, which I didn't know, and I'd be stuck in the back of the line because I forgot my card. And I remember one time, I was just standing there, and my legs were aching so bad. So I just decided to sit on the ground because, heck, I was going to be there for like 30 minutes. And I remember these kids going to me, Megan, really? You're going to sit on the ground? And I just turned to them and I'm like, well, if you want to waste your time standing there for 30 minutes, be my guest. And all of a sudden, all the people in I'll call the forgetful line, you know, the forgot your card line, start sinking to the ground and sitting next to me. Oh, yeah. Growing up with a chronic illness, it was, I wouldn't say hard, but you had to learn how to adapt things to your own way, because even though my illness was invisible, there were parts of me that stuck out like a sore thumb, made me feel green, you know? Like, I always said sometimes I felt like a blue flamingo in a flock of pink flamingos. I just had that one thing that made me stick out. But sometimes that thing that sticks out can turn out being your superpower, you know? So, I'm sorry this vlog was such a hot mess, but it's been a crazy couple of weeks, and I'm sure more craziness is to come. I'm hoping I make it to the 25th without a doctor appointment, but I woke up this morning with a bruise on my cheek. It's really light, so I'm hoping I just got, like, slapped in the face by one of my pets. But, I don't know, a line from Wicked stuck out to me that said, I'm through accepting limits because someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. If you feel limited by things in your life, whether it be a disability, an illness, a family member, a struggle, a mistake. Don't let it hold you back. Like, defy gravity, you know? You can do so much more than you think you can. You are worth so much more than you think you're worth. You are not a cosmic accident, and your life has a great and divine purpose. And I'm just grateful I get to share my story with you all. I'm, again, working on this weekly vlog thing, and I'm sorry this week's vlog was such a hot mess, but thank you for watching, and always smile on.